So Alice, my neighbor Alice coin that I have never covered is sitting at 90 cents, 90.1. Its support is at 0.8, 80 cents, and its resistance is at 1.2, $1.2. This thing is ranging in this area from 128, no, 138 days ish. This is the case scenario of my neighbor Alice. When you see something like this, they are generally orgasmic because of the fact that you can actually use a grid bot on it that buys and sells, buys and sells, buys and sells. In 138 days, that's a lot of money to make because it's continuously going up and down in this region. These are God-sent coins. If you could find them early and figure out that this thing is ranging, I always talk about Link because it is the longest ranging coin I have seen that ranged for I think 12 or 13 months, and I think somewhere midway I figured it out and then I was doing it, and then talking about last year 2023. Alice, I haven't checked it, I think from 2021. That was the last time I checked because the people who have launched Alex, it's called Polka Startup. I was one of the investors of that platform, and when they launched, so I was able to participate in every project they were launching, and Alice, it did dramatically well. It's a gaming coin, so that was a gaming time in 2021. Everything related to gaming was flying, and you can see Alice was at $60. So that was crazy. It went up to $30 as well in between. Anyway, right now the support is at 80 cents. As long as 80 cents holds, you can expect it to go towards 1.2. Until and unless it breaks 1.2, spend there a few days. I wouldn't even give it 8 hours theory. I would expect you to spend few days there. After above 1.2, only then I will say, okay, now Alice has started an upward journey. If it is not able to live above 1.2, at least for 3-4 days, I would expect Alice to go back down towards the 80 cents, and you can consider this to be the future of Alice, to only range and not do anything else. And that's pretty much the story of Alice on a larger story, a larger perspective. I would add something to its fundamentals because I have studied gaming projects in depth. They all have a concept called play to earn. It's a concept like airdrop. Airdrops have garbage activity which has destroyed projects like Arbitrum, TIA. They all suffered just because of this. Airdrop, where you have to do activities, you have to touch the screen, and then you get all those coins airdrop like hamster. That has destroyed everyone. People have lost a lot to it. So P2E is like that, but of course there's a bit more effort. Axie Infinity, you really need to win. But Alice, it's also a game where you play and you win. But if everyone is winning, no one is losing. Where is the money coming from? That is coming from creating new tokens, which means that these projects are inflationary projects. There is a continuous growth of inflation in them, which means that in the longer run, they're only going to get bad and it's not going to get good until and unless they come up with a solution to deal with inflation, which in Axie Infinity's white paper, because I read it, it is written there that there is no solution to it. Of course, no one read that in Axie Infinity's white paper, and they continued to buy it and they lost everything to it. I hope you are not among those people who don't read, who don't do fundamentals and are only relying on TA. If you are an investor and you're relying on TA, it will destroy your life. TA is good for trading. Always remember that. It's good for trading. It's good for entries and exits, but you can't become an investor using TA.